Alright, welcome to lesson 2 of playing solos. In order to begin to play solos, we need to familiarize ourselves with what is known as the CAGED system and the major pentatonic scale and minor pentatonic scale. To understand the major and minor pentatonic scale and how they work, we need to look at how chords transition across the fretboard. On the keyboard, this would be referred to as inverting chords of the 1-3-5 and 3-5-1, 5-3-1, just changing positions of the notes, N-O-T-E. Yes. So, CAGED. Why called CAGED? It's an acronym beginning with a C chord to an A major to a G major to an E major and finally a D major. And that's CAGED. C-A-G-E-D. These chords in this position are called open chords. So that the goal is to move these chords all the way across the fretboard. We'll begin with the C, the C chord. By the way, the CAGED system, C-A-G-E-D, can also be used, can be numbered, C being the first. 1, 2, A, 3, G, 4, E, 5, D. This is called the fifth position, first position, third position, fourth position, second position. Okay. How do we do this? So, we begin with C. The standard C position. C. C, second position. You can hold it like this. This comes from the A shape, but the root is right on top here, which we want our C to be our root, and we'll play that. Get comfortable with that. So 1, 2, 3. A C right there. 2, 3. This is coming from this shape, the G shape. And moving it all the way up to C. Probably the most challenging shape to play. But practice it and you get there. To the fourth shape. The E shape with the root. Now C. Finally, fifth position. Remember, it's like a D shape. Just this one. Fifth, but for C. With the root right over there. Mine is not clean yet still, but that's that. So how do you practice this? Well, you just have to remember where the roots are. C, you have a root here, root, C, root, root, octave, C, C. Those roots are your guiding points. Next, third shape, which is the G shape. C, C, C on the low E string, right on the 8th fret, C on the 5th string, G string, C, 8th fret, 10th fret, D string, C, and finally C, 13th fret, B string. So map these out like that. Let me just try to use 2 fingers. Alright, so that's how those shapes move. If it sounds too fast, just rewind and practice. Another way to practice this is to change, let's pretend we're in the key of C, and we want to play just the 3 major chords. This is C, G, and F. So the idea is to play everything within the same sort of fret position. So we got C begins on the 1 chord, G begins on the 3, F is on the 4. So I have to move up 1 for each. So C to C, 2nd position, G, 3, right? The 3rd to the 4th, 3, 4, F, 4 to the 5th position, so if I was to play something like move up to 4th, 5th, what was F again? I forgot it. F was the 5th, so F would be in the 1st position. Okay, let me just repeat that. C, G, F, C. 1 up. Up. Sorry, this is a hard one. And I'll go up again. And then +1 all the way to the top. So practice them in 2s. 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, and then 2 and 3, 2 and 3, 2 and 3, until you're comfortable. So once you can map those out, then explaining how the pentatonic scale and minor pentatonic scale works becomes a little more clearer. So I think I'll end here, and I'll do the next video using how the pentatonic scale works. We practice the chords, name them. C, C, 1, 1, 1, 1, do, 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 1, 1, C, C. So you can do that for any of them. Beginning with F, 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 F. Number 4, 5. This is like a D. 1. 2. All right. Short recap. Practice these movements for all 5 chords. This will improve your finger dexterity, because some of them are hard, but it also just reinforce your map of the fretboard, and you could see them at least in your head. Then playing solos, moving off all the way from the 1st fret to the 12th fret, will start becoming clearer and easier as you start seeing these shapes transform. So your task can begin with C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got the next chord, G. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Next chord, G, E. E is right. That's 4. 5. 1, 2. That's a tight one, but here we go. Oops. 3. All right. That's a dirty one, but don't matter. It's harder on acoustic guitar for some shapes because of the size of the string, but also the size of your hand. Where were we? E, right? D, 5. So 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, back to 5. Oh, come on. Yes, got it. All right, that's that. Remember, practice. All right, I think I've repeated that thing too many times, but I hope you get the point and do that. It's hard. Watch TV as practice, or do something with your eyes as your hand practices that. It will challenge your arm, just the strength in your arm, how you grip things, and you can forget about the capo for the meantime as you learn just the fretboard. All right, till next time. See ya.